Hello and welcome to this channel about cryptocurrency education. Today I'd like to talk to you about Komodo or KMD, which is the cryptocurrency of the project, and it is currently ranked 248 by market cap, and this is quite far at the back. I mean, a month ago, I think they were, when I looked last time, it was end of May, and that was actually within the crash or correction, they were 158. So something significant happened and a lot of money went out of KMD very, very recently, end of June. So they are now only 248 and priced at 63 cents. And if we compare that to, or if we have a look when the all-time high was, the all-time high was actually, the all-time high was end of 2017. That was 665. No, sorry, it was not 665. It was 10.25, something like that. Between 10 and 12. It doesn't really matter too much. Just compare it to the current bull run where we're far away from the all-time high back then, and now we're actually pretty much on the same level that we've been from 2018 to 2020. So we are at quite a low price compared to other cryptocurrencies, compared to what they are valued now. And looking at what they were in the long bear market that took a couple of years. So we're pretty much at bear market prices at the moment. So you might ask yourself, why is this the case? And I'm not entirely sure, but I want to talk about the use case and maybe we find something out about that. And also we might find out about, is it potentially a good investment? Before I start though, just want to remind you that this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and please always do your own research. So when I started to try to find out about Komodo, I first tried to find out about, who's behind the project. But this is pretty much nearly impossible to find out because the owner or the founder of this project is anonymous by intention, I would say. So that person or group has a synonym called James JL777 Lee, and the intention is to be anonymous, similar to Bitcoin, where until today nobody knows who actually created Bitcoin. Was it an individual? Was it a group? Nobody really knows. So Komodo is actually a hard fork of Zcash, and the hard fork took place in 2017. It was also called Bitcoin Dark before, and it was then renamed into Komodo. It's completely based on Bitcoin, so it's very safe. It's based on the proof of work mechanism. And overall, as you can see here, there are currently 126 million KMD coins. There will be 200 million in total. Now, as you can see, to rank 248, and the market cap is extremely low. However, the advantage of Komodo is it is really safe, and it is by having the proof of work, let's say proof of work mechanism, it is safe against 51% attacks. So if you don't know what that is, it basically means if a mining pool has more than 50% of computer power, then you could actually be able to access wallets in the network and add money or take money. Nobody will add money, so they would rather take money. But because because Komodo runs on the mechanism of Bitcoin, you would need to be able to hack a Bitcoin, which nobody has done so far. So basically, Bitcoin and Komodo is sort of bulletproof, I would say. And what is the use case now? Now, Komodo or KMD, it's extremely safe and anonymous. That's the main use case. So it could therefore be seen as alternative to Monero. It runs on a so-called delayed proof of work mechanism, and basically it recycles the hash rate of Bitcoin, which makes it even safer. Now, anonymous payments might be one use case, which makes it interesting for the darknet, which I don't personally want to judge. But the thing is to point out is you can't only do criminal activities in the darknet. You can also buy stuff just anonymously in the darknet. You can carry out anonymous payments, the same stuff that you can actually do with Monero. So on the pro side, it's quite safe and you can pay actually anonymously in the darknet, for example. On the other hand, however, and that's obviously worth pointing out, of course, you can also use it for criminal activities because it is anonymous or very, sort of anonymous. Don't know if anything is 100% anonymous, but you can definitely you're on the safer side if you want to stay anonymously. So of course, money laundering is a big topic here. Personally, I find Komodo looks like a stable project. It's got a use case behind it. It's also legitimate because some people just want to be anonymous or remain anonymous. But my question when it comes to investing, do I want to invest in something like that? Then I always ask the question, is it really for the mass of people? Is it something that many people would use? Or is it really just for a small group of people? And here I think, this is why potentially we can see this price drop really. What I think is not many people will use it. I mean, there is certainly a use case, and there might be another, or there will probably, that's my personal point of view, there will be probably good gains in the future again, but it might just be small investors, maybe many small investors or only a few small investors. I'm not sure. So I think it's an attractive project, but I personally can't see how too many investors will go into such a project. And I think we cannot see any sort of mass adoption as we would see with Bitcoin. But I think we can see maybe a 2x, 3x, or 5x. Maybe $3 to $4, maybe in 5 years. That's what I personally can see. But especially if you're investing just with smaller volumes, this might not be the most attractive project because I think the gains are lower than you can, for example, expect them on Cardano or Polkadot or other top 10 projects, top 10 cryptocurrencies. But it's a solid project. I can understand the use case, but I personally would not invest, as I'd like to invest in other cryptos which are more profitable, like Cardano. And then, if you have a small amount to invest, then you might want to invest in projects which have a higher potential. But then if you invest with larger sums of money, I also wouldn't invest in KMD because you don't really know what's going on in a few years. Is this really something that will be adopted? I'm not sure because the use case is a bit for a small group of people, I would say. I don't think it will make it. It might make it. It might not go away, but I don't think it will really be there for the mass adoption and for, let's say the mass of people. So that's what I think. But at the moment, on the other hand, the price is really low. I haven't really found any negative news, so I don't fully understand currently why the price is at that level. It might be a bargain, but please do your own research before you decide to invest, because this is really, this is on 2018 levels, guys, or 2019, 2020 levels. So it might be worth investing if you want to just, try to grab a bargain for, it might be worth investing just $100 or something just to have a look. But I won't do it. For me, it's a bit too risky. I don't think the use case, I understand the use case. I think it's a good use case. I think it's legitimate to have it, but I don't think it will be popular with very many people. That's just what I think. So just a quick overview about this cryptocurrency project. If you want to see different projects, if you have one particularly, just let me know in the comments. Hope you liked it. If you did, then please smash the like button. And yeah, if you want to support this channel, which I hope, then please subscribe to the channel and see you on the next video. Bye.